Hey folks, Simon here with your Tao Weekly Market Outlook for week beginning Monday the 27th of October 2025. The S&P 500 has traded for 9 trading days within this day's range. That was the big drop we had on Friday the 10th of October. And I said at the time, I'm not going to get too excited about the market unless we get a break either to the upside or the downside. Well, Friday we got a break to the upside, and it was a nice one. We got a little gap higher. Now, a gap higher above a range like that is just going to make anybody who's short or underweight feel the pinch as we enter into the most period of the year from a seasonal perspective, and we've always got the potential for a year-end performance chase. This is a bullish development. I always like to see 2 consecutive closes above a breakout or breakdown level to confirm it. So far, S&P futures look like they're gapping up again. So this all looks like the real deal. Another thing that helps to kind of legitimize the breakout is my proprietary risk on risk off gauge ticked up to a 7. So a reading of 7, 8 or 9 is risk on. What that means is on balance, across asset classes, the consensus across asset classes is that we are in a risk-on environment, all right? And that is exactly what we want to see if a bullish breakout like this is going to be maintained. Now, if we look at RSP, which was the equally weighted S&P 500, that also made a new high on intraday basis. It's lagging the S&P, but it's still making new highs, all right? So it tells me 2 things. It tells me, 1, tech is kind of driving the rally, but 2, most stocks are participating. Now, if we look at the NASDAQ, you can see the NASDAQ here also gapped up on Friday. That's bullish. And if we look at the equally weighted NASDAQ ETF, that looks very, very similar. Okay, that gapped higher, that's made new all-time highs. So that shows within tech, it isn't just the Magnificent 7 or the FANG stocks. Tech broadly, the NASDAQ 100 more broadly, is participating. We saw semiconductors make new highs, that's bullish. We saw the Russell make a new high on a closing basis. That's bullish. So there's plenty of bullish signals coming through. VIX closed at 16 and change. It's below the midline, likely to find the lower Bollinger Band here, I would think. So there's nothing really kind of bearish that I'm seeing. All right, which is why I am long and unhedged at this juncture. Now, this week is a big week. We've got 20% of S&P 500 market cap reporting. We've got the Fed. I mean, everybody is very sure they're going to cut on Wednesday. I don't think the Fed really moves the needle this week, at least not as much as Trump's meeting with China on Friday. All right, that's likely to bring some headlines. And so what we've had is what we were waiting for was a break of this range. So 9 trading days within a single bar's range is a record since 1985, and we equaled that record. It wasn't set in 1985, but that record, every time we've had a bunch of days trading inside a single day's range since 1985, 9 is a record, so we equaled that this time. And the breakout is confirmed by tech, it's confirmed by semis, it's confirmed by breadth, it's confirmed by my risk on, risk off gauge. All right, so everything looks pretty good so far. Let's see what earnings bring and how the market reacts. Like I said, I don't think the Fed is really going to shake the boat or move the needle this week. But Trump's meeting with Xi on Friday certainly could. Thank you today, folks. I hope it helps, and I wish you good trading. Thanks for tuning in.